Hey, I'm back. So to subscriber Nia, I am coming back to perform your reading on celebrity K-pop group BTS. And so Nia, you wanted to know about their future in terms of their return or comeback in 2025 as the group is said. I don't know if all the members, if all of them are doing military service, but that would be the reason that this group would take kind of like a hiatus, because there are some military service duties that they have to do. And so it is stated that as well, with them having not renewed their contract, and because of it, that they are returning back in the year of 2025. So that's a little ways away. But nonetheless, you wanted me to know that upon their return and making a comeback, will they collectively be successful around the world than now? And your next question would be, how long will they be together as 7 members? Okay, so the first question is, again, will they be successful globally or around the world when they come back in 2025? And I'm going to say this because I got 2 different messages, okay? So it's interesting that, anyway, let's get into it. So yes, I feel that they will be successful, because during the opening of the deck to shuffle, or during the pre-shuffle, twice I saw the star energy, the star card. So I feel that, seeing the star represents a wish being fulfilled. It's good, it's happy, it's being a star, shining in the spotlight and being seen, because they are, in fact, the stars. They are one of the most popular K-pop groups around, boy band groups around. So I feel, yes, when they come back in 2025, that collectively, yes, they will be successful. But in a switch of things, on the flip side, intuitively, I feel that when they come back as a 7-member group, that might be the last time that you see them, because I do feel that there will be a few members, up to 3, whether it be 1, 2, or 3, but I see at least up to 3 members that may kind of drop off. All right. Let's talk about the cards that have come out, okay? But that is what I pick up intuitively, that they are not going to, which kind of goes into your other question, which we'll get to it in a minute. So the first card that came out is the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords, in one aspect, depending on the scenario of the reading, it can mean deception. It can mean the basic general meanings of deception, being backstabbed, being lied to, or someone is doing this to you, okay? But on the other side of things, the 7 of Swords is an energy of being undetected, kind of like quiet, taking, not being seen for a minute. And when you think about it, if they in fact are doing military duties, right, then in fact you can say that they have been away momentarily. There's been no activity. It's been silent between them because they are doing military service, right? So in that essence, to me, that is how the 7 of Swords energy is speaking about them collectively. And by enough, we have the number 7. So the whole group in itself have taken this hiatus of not being seen publicly, right? Because 7 of Swords also is being quiet, not being seen momentarily. And that is exactly what will be the overall aspect of them prior to them coming back, right? Now, to clarify that, we have the 5 of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups. So again, in one aspect, I feel that when they return, overall, I think them coming back together is all because of their fans, because of the outpouring. But I feel the 5 of Cups is actually their fans, okay? To me, this is their fans that have missed them, as they have been out of the limelight, not being seen, right? And the 5 of Cups also is like missing someone, missing a person, place, or thing. So collectively, I pick up the 5 of Cups as the fans have missed them. And when they come back, they are going to get such an outpour. The Ace of Cups, as you can see here, is an outpour of love. So we know that they have fans, right? They have a great, huge following of fans. So again, and I hope I don't find myself being repetitive, but it's just putting the emphasis on where I feel the emphasis need to go. And I feel, like I said, that collectively, when they do come back, that is going to be short-lived. That they are coming back to just greet their fans, but behind the scenes, there's a few things that is going on. Okay? Now we have the next card, as this was a 3-card pull. The next card is the Knight of Cups. Okay? So the Knight of Cups, this is where things begin to change, I will say, in terms of one of the members or two, but I did mention up to 3 members, where a few of them I feel might feel hesitant about, I kind of pick up that there might be some, not so much conflict, but I feel that there might be some maybe, disagreements, or there might have been pressure from the other members pertaining to 2 or 3 members that maybe did not want to come back, if that makes sense. Because clarifying that what is that? The Knight of Cups, we got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is an energy, one of the fastest moving energy, but as it's pointing to the Nine of Swords, this is somebody now, I didn't do a zodiac sign of the members because there's quite a few of them, and at this point we are reading for them collectively, but I don't know, one of the members may be of air sign, may be of air energy, and you guys may know. I feel that there's someone that is of air energy, whether Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that may not want to, initially, may have wanted to come back collectively, right? Because I feel that, for one, I get a drainage type of energy. Maybe coming back from the military. I don't know how rigorous, I'm sure that it can be when you're in the military, even though it gives you discipline while you're training and whatever's involved. But I feel that 1 or 2 members will feel very just mentally, how can I put this? Mentally drained, maybe for some of them physically drained, where they might not feel to want to kind of get back into performing, if that makes sense, right? Because I feel like they need to recover. So this is where I think the debate a little bit between the members might go on. That some of them may be really, really exhausted and maybe not mentally and physically ready to take action to kind of get back on stage, right? So that is what I get. And I feel that it's one of the members that may be of air energy. It doesn't have to be, because we're talking about just the energy, right? And that's what I feel. Now, the last card that came out as well is the 3 of Wands. And so the 3 of Wands, again, to me, this is like a reduction of the members, that I feel that eventually, that one of them or 3 of them, up to 3, so it could be 1, 2, or 3 of them, but I'm feeling strongly 2 or 3 members of them may want to kind of go their separate ways for different reasons, right? Now, to clarify that energy, before we get to your next your next question, to clarify that energy, the 3 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the Temperance, okay? So, the Temperance is a card of persevering, being patient, peaceful, right? But the 4 of Wands is about celebrations. It's a happy card, but it's connected to celebrations. It's one of the celebrative type of energies, right? But it also can represent, it's usually connected to relationships, commitment, things of that nature. So this is where I feel things begin to kind of shift and change, which kind of now leads me and take me to your last question is, do I see the members being a 7-member band or staying together for the long term? And I will say no. I just feel strongly that, and in retrospect, I feel that somehow, even before coming back for this comeback, I feel that, again, at least 2 members have already started planning to kind of drop off from the group and go their separate ways, to do their own thing. Why? Because surprisingly enough, on top of the decks that I use for these energies, we got the Ace of Wands, and we got the Ace of Wands from our other deck. So, Ace of Wands, you get 2 Ace of Wands. That means that at least 2 members are definitely going to drop off from the group to go and reignite a passion for whatever this may be. Don't know specifically what it is, but at least 2 members, I feel, is going to be walking away from the group to fulfill other passions, something else. Because I feel that in an essence, I pick up like the Eight of Swords energy prior to this Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords is feeling restricted, feeling limited. And I feel like when you mention, it's interesting that you mentioned, whether this was your own spin of thought on it, when you says, even though it's been stated that they say that they're going to be together, but you did mention, you says, but I feel that they will eventually get tired. And this is what I'm saying. I feel that there's at least 2 members that might get tired, you know, and that they just want to just do something different, right? And that's what I feel. And the cards that actually came out pertaining to that specific question, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands to me is almost like the Nine of Swords, where I feel like, again, I'm just picking up this strong energy of drainage, whether this is one of the members maybe not wanting to continue to be a part of the group because maybe due to health issues, possibly, or they're just tired and maybe their energy is kind of like fading down, because the Page of Wands to me is an energy of like energy kind of fading down, right? When you think about the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands or the King of Wands, the energy is very exciting. It's very electrifying. So somebody here, one of the members here or 2, their energy is kind of depleting, right? It's like they just don't have it anymore, or their interest is somewhere else, okay? So that's what I feel. But with the Hierophant here, this is to me, and the Hierophant at the top, the number is showing 5, okay? It's showing 5, which could possibly mean that there may be just 5 members out of the 7 that may remain and stay committed to the group, whereas maybe 2 will not. And that's what I'm saying. I'm picking up 2 to 3 members that will drop off, okay? And that's what I see. Now, one possible reason why one of them may drop off is because when I go back to the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, combining these energies, it's about perhaps a relationship, a commitment. Maybe one of them might decide that they have in fact entered into a relationship, and maybe they are looking to settle down and get married, okay? Because the Four of Wands is a marriage card as well, and so is the Hierophant, right? So that is might be one possible reason why one of the members might be leaving and walking away, so as to kind of start a new life, to settle down and get married. Another reason why another member might walk away is because of maybe looking into other things, maybe going to school, because the Hierophant is connected to higher learning, higher education. But it could also be, it is a spiritual card of the deck, so it could be in terms of maybe becoming more spiritual, maybe taking time to kind of just find some sort of solace within themselves, maybe going to like a spiritual retreat and kind of wanting to just maybe come out of the limelight to maybe focus more on their spiritual calling, maybe finding themselves, becoming more spiritual, if that makes sense, right? So that might be 2 reasons why one of the members may walk away from the group. But whatever it may be, with the Two of Wands showing up here, it is of new interest, starting something new, turning your attention to something to ignite another passion for a person, a place, or another opportunity, or something that they are now utilizing the energy, because this is like in a reigniting of an energy, a passion, right? But when it comes to being a part of this group, BTS, I feel that somebody's passion and energy is kind of winding down. So to answer that question overall, yes, I do feel that eventually that this will happen. Now, when I see that they're going to kind of pull away, it could be a month, or a year, give or take, right? That's just from what I'm just looking at here, just kind of gazing to see when that separation and that drop off from the members might happen. It could be within a month, it could be within a year, but I do see it happening. I don't see them being a 7-member group for too long. I really don't see that happening. So this is what I got, but as you know, time is fluid. Nothing is set in stone. This is what I see currently. So mark it on your calendar. That Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot mentioned this on October 9th, 2023 about what she saw, which means that we will have to wait to see how all of this plays out, which means we will have to wait much more closer to 2025 or a little bit after they have made that comeback to see if my prediction about this group having 2 or 3 members to kind of fall off, if it will actually happen. All right. So Nia, again, thank you for your request. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like, but as well, drop into the comment section your feedback and let me know what you think. And anyone else who views this and have anything to share and want to add to your thoughts about this reading and what I feel will happen in the projected future, let me know. All right, everyone. So until then, have a good one. And I am now will be performing subscribers color booth requests momentarily. Thank you guys. Bye.